Hey guys, I am Nasser from Freelancer and Programming Tips and Tricks. And in this tutorial you will learn about HTML form elements. And this tutorial describes all HTML form elements. The first form element is the input. The most important form element is the input element, and the input element can vary in many ways depending upon the type attribute. So you can also remember that in previous tutorial you learned about different types of inputs depending on their type attribute. For example, their type text or their type should be password or button or radio button, etc. You want to display your input style. So now the next thing is, and one important thing about inputs, all HTML inputs types are covered in the next chapter. And now you open the Dreamweaver so that we can write its code and explain more. Now it's open, and take an HTML document. Remove the unnecessary code. And now also take the head elements. Give it the title HTML form elements. And in the body we first write the input and type text. Now give this the type, the text, and also give it a value or name. For example, we can give this the first name. Save this at the desktop. We have saved this document, and now check this in the browser, and you can see that input appears in our browser. Now next step is to discuss, and we should also give this input in between the form element. So now the next the same input. And now next element about the form elements is the select. So we can use the select element. The select element defines a drop down list. For example, if we want to show different types of cities, students, classes, etc., then we can use the select element to create a drop down list. And this will also create in between the form element. Now here you can give an action to this form, action page.php, right? And now the next thing we should create is the select element, and we should create the drop down list by using the select element and option elements. This is the select element. Now we will create the, also give this the name. Let's say cars. We want to display different cars, and here we will write the option, and also give this the value like Volvo. And slash option, we have closed the option, and here we will also write its name, which is Volvo. Now let's copy that and paste here below so that we can easily save our time. Here are the other type of cars, which is Saab. Now here is also the Saab. This is the company of cars, and the next is the Fiat. Fiat and Fiat. This is the another company for the cars, and the last company is Audi, which is also the company for the cars. Now we have created a drop-down list. Save the document and take a break. And here we will create a submit button and give the value as submit, so that we can submit our form. Now save and check in the browser, refresh, and you can see that this drop down list appear after the input element, which is the text field. This is the drop down list, and Volvo is automatically selected because it is the first element. And now if we want to select different element, then you can also give that the check as selected. Right? The option element define the option to select, and here we will write for let's say we will write as selected. Then this now this company will automatically selected when we refresh the page, and the list will normally show the first item as selected. You can add a selected attribute to define a predefined option, and this is the Saab, and we have written here selected, so it will automatically select first the Saab car company. Now the next thing is the text area. What is the text area element? The text area element defines a multi-line input field or a text area. So here we will write the code for the text area, and this is usually used for defining the text message box or anything else in which we can write our text. So give this a name as message, and also define its rows and columns. Let's say it's rows 10, and let's say columns are 30. And if you want to increase, then you can also increase to anything you want, and that's 20. And also you can write the text between this text area, which is a predefined text used for the purpose of your easy writing. And let's say my name is Nasir, and let's say you want to send this message to anyone else, then you can you do not want to write again this sentence, then it is predefined for your text message. Now let's save and see this in the browser, and this text will automatically appear in your text area. Refresh, and you can see that the text automatically appear in the text area, and other text you can also write in this box. And this is the other text. You can also write any other etc extra text you want to write and submit, and this message will be sent to the employer or anyone you want to send.